Finally got this big tree cut up. Well, somewhat. It's not the easiest thing to cut. The roots are just so stuck. I probably got a decent sized log here. Hopefully I can move it. Been doing quite a bit of clearing. Yeah, the excavator rattling you can hear is just the exhaust rattling on the manifold there. The muffler isn't tight. I gotta replace some bolts. I got most of the trees down in here now. Quite rocky. Might leave that one. I think these ones are gonna go, and then these small ones, and probably a few of the small ones over here too, just to lighten it up. It gets pretty dark. A lot of pine trees in here. I'm gonna finish moving this big tree here. Hopefully I can lift it. Oh yeah, not a problem. Hopefully I can still move without tipping. Oh yeah, not that bad. Nice, that's probably almost 20 feet long actually. That should make some nice beams. Hemlock. I'll save that one. Got the other piece I could probably still use too. Another decent sized one. I had to cut from both sides still, so it's a bit more than 20 inches or close to 20 inches. Oh, it's kind of oval shaped. Weird. You managed to get a decent amount out of it. I'm gonna say close to 20 feet again. Not bad. Top of the tree just goes all screwy, so I don't get anything out of that. I've got the majority of all of the trees that are all down here and all piled here. All in the brush there and the logs there. These two here, I think these are both beech. Yeah, they're both crap. So I'm just gonna pull back the stumps here and just grade this out better so you can't see them. But I'm just gonna leave that mess in there, it's not worth it. But yeah, I just got to finish up with all this scruff here and clean it up over here. And then I can get the skid steer out and start grading a bit better. There's still some trees over there, but I'm gonna leave those for now. Just gonna try and get this area here. Well, I got most of the crap from here moved around. All the brush is all on the side there now. All the logs are there. I took down a few more hemlocks, I think they were here. And a few just more of the scraggly stuff. Yeah, this is all ready pretty much here to start grading it out. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna strip down all the vegetation off it for now. I'm just gonna slope it so it all drains that way. And bring some of this fill here over here just to level this out a bit better. Man, this is actually a really, really big area here now. Say we have close to an acre cleared maybe, but no, maybe not that much yet. That's a decent area. Get a couple transport trucks lined up down here now. Wouldn't be able to get them down, but they could fit if they were down here. But yeah, I'm gonna get the skid steer and start doing that. I'm getting kind of annoyed with the excavator. And I have about 40 minutes until it starts thunderstorming, so I'm gonna use what time I have to get her done. Bring this up to the truck though. I drive the truck down here, but the road's a little wet right now. Or driveway, whatever you want to call it. So no sense in driving down and getting stuck or ripping up the road more. Gonna go grab the skid steer keys up top too. Well, I pretty much just smoothed everything out. The skid steer bucket and the tracks get very slick with this dirt and mud stuff, so there's no traction to dig in and there's no teeth on the bucket. So I'd really like to get a tooth bucket, and honestly I'd like to get a grapple bucket for grabbing all the brush and stuff like that. It'd be so much faster than the excavator doing it. But I think it's about $2,000 to get like a decent Chinese one, and I don't know how much I'm going to really use it after doing all this clearing here, to be honest. So I'm going to wait. If I find another use for it in the future, I'll probably get it. Actually, you know what, I'm probably going to need it anyways for making the trails in the future, but I don't know, we'll see. But I just smoothed everything out. It looks a lot better. There's a few spots where the rocks are there, so I'm gonna have to, well, I'm gonna use the blade here and push this whole thing out to grade it all out so it's all level. And then use all the fill up there, but the skid steer just can't do it, unfortunately. If I had metal tracks on it, I could probably do it. But they're just slipping, really, so it's a waste of time. I pushed back all the edges there, so it's very wide. I'm gonna say it's, let's see. That skid steer. I'm gonna say it's 40 to 60 feet, the majority of the width. And then what's the length here? Oh, geez, it's come to where the first tree is here. It's a decent distance. It's about 100 meters, I'd say. That's a good clearing. It's gonna be more than good enough for the house, I think. Especially once all these other trees here are gone eventually. Gotta find something to do with all these rocks too. Keep finding them, and there's tons more. I just heard a dog. Should not have been hearing a dog. There's no. Oh, where we go a kilometer, well, 1,100 meters that way, so there's no way that there should be a dog over there. Oh, well, maybe it ran away from someone. This is a decent amount of wood here too. Some pretty big hemlock pieces. Those would be perfect for building a sugar shack. Probably next spring, I'm thinking. It was actually a good time. This one here, the top of the tree was all rotten. So, but in here, if you look here, it's still, there's a hole in it. The other side was good though. Should still be usable though. Get some decent beams out of it because I want to do a decent sized sugar shack. Still not figuring out exactly where it's going to go, but there's a really good spot that way that I'm thinking, but it's going to be hard to get down to without a snow machine. So the snowcat would do it pretty well, I think, but it might be overkill. Yeah, I got all that stuff there. Over here, I'll just walk it because the rain hasn't come yet. Oh man, there's a rainbow over there. Keep seeing decent rainbows. I really, really like this view. I don't know if it shows it all on camera. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's a nice farm field there. I'd really like to clear more trees, but it's going to be a while so I have time again. And until I want to go there, there's still trees stuck in other trees, and I'm kind of scared to go down there. But yeah, I think I'm going to go another, I don't know, 60 to 100 meters this way of clearing. Not this far. Maybe close to this far. And there's still quite a lot of hemlock in here, so they're not the best. Like, I don't want this one leaning this way anyways. That's a cool sounding bird. Yeah, we'll see. It's also really, the rock's really steep right there on that side, so we'll see what I can get to with the excavator. I'm pretty sure I can get up from this point up here at least, and then go that way. I might have to cut those by hand, but I really don't want to leave the stumps. That's a later problem. I am going home. I'm hungry. And I've been here, well, not that long, only maybe 5 hours today. Oh, you know what? The rain's just starting, but I'm going to try and take this door off. So my neighbor said he has plexiglass that he would help me fix this here. Trying to figure out the distance it would be. How do I do this again? I'll have to shut the door. Getting the glass on me. All right, so it's the same width as that there. Same width as that one there. I should have brought a measuring tape, but I guess it doesn't matter if it's perfect anyways. Actually wasn't sealing well in the first place, so it looks like it's slightly bent to the top. Maybe that's why it hit something. Yeah, I don't know. How do I get this off? Don't look like door hinges. I think they're stuck on there, but actually there's just 4 bolts. I'll go grab some sockets and get this door off, and then bring it home and see what my neighbor says. Anyways, that's all for today.